Hey guys, I want to take a quick second to tell you about NordVPN and why I use NordVPN. It's really two things. It does a lot. But what I use it for is number one, internet privacy. I'm kind of a geek when it comes to internet privacy. I just like to make sure that I'm using my internet the way I want to use it and not having anybody else kind of hacking in or following me or just being aware of anything that I'm doing. We do everything on the internet. It's not just about, what videos are you watching? It's about doing your banking information on the internet. It's about doing all your shopping on the internet. It's about doing all your government stuff on the internet. All that we do on the internet needs to be protected. And that's one of the things that I love most about NordVPN, that it will disguise your IP so that you have another layer of protection no matter what you're doing. I also love the fact that with NordVPN, I can control the content that I want to see. There is so much content available globally. And all I have to do in NordVPN is just change the virtual IP address, the global virtual IP address from wherever I'm at, and boom. Now these websites are going to read me as coming from the country that they think I'm from, and I can have access to the content that is available overseas or wherever I want it. It really is this great tool that allows you to use the internet the way you want to use the internet. Best of all, one account is going to get you across like 10 devices. So I'm able to get you the best deal that you're going to be able to find. This is the best discount off your NordVPN plan. Just go to www.nordvpn.com/raw recap. That's nordvpn.com/raw recap. Our link is going to give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box below. Check it out. You won't be sorry. Between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Paul Heyman, somebody is playing chess. I just don't know who. Dominic Mysterio is going to be on the show. Jey Uso and Gunther show completely different sides of themselves. Everybody in the women's triple threat is talking, and a whole lot more. Welcome to the WWE Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics. Oh, baby. Megan Morant, we have so much to discuss. The final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania 41.
We have made it. It's WrestleMania week, baby.
I can't believe we're here.
I don't know how you're going to get through this show.
I don't know how I'm going to get through the show, the week, the day, I don't know how I'm going to get through any of it.
Dominic Mysterio coming on this show, Sam, which for you is a big deal, but we also have big things to talk about. So
I'm excited.
One seg at a time.
I'm taking full advantage of it. A lot of the WWE staff has already headed out to Las Vegas. So they said, we don't have any guests on the show. I said, why don't you let me take over talent booking duties? They said, okay, Bob's your uncle. Dominic Mysterio's on the show. We'll get to that.
I was wondering how that happened.
But listen, coming off of Monday Night Raw, we're going to talk about everything we saw. But coming off of Monday Night Raw, they said the Tribal Chief was returning to Raw. So I kind of knew we're going to have something to discuss. I just didn't know what it was. There is so much manipulation, so much gameplay, so much being said and so much not being said when it comes to Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and of course Paul Heyman. We're gearing up for the main event of WrestleMania Saturday.
Yep.
Which, by the way, we'll be doing a Raw recap after WrestleMania Saturday and after WrestleMania Sunday. So I can only imagine, if I'm feeling these feelings now, how I'm going to be feeling a few days from now. But we see it starts with CM Punk, and he's got his arm around Paul Heyman. And he's like, whatever, they're singing songs together.
Look in my eyes.
That's as far as we can go. We don't have the rights. So there's no way that you can tell me that CM Punk doesn't know.
And Paul looked happy.
How often do you see Paul Heyman getting manipulated?
He looked at home.
But you can't tell me that CM Punk did not know that Roman Reigns' truck was pulling up.
Of course you knew, because it was the end of the night in Sacramento. We knew the tribal chief was arriving at some point.
This is Mean Girl stuff. This is like, I'm going to go talk to your boyfriend, and I'm going to know that you're going to see me talking to your boyfriend, but like he's not going to know that you see me.
This is like Mean Girls, the Halloween party.
Right.
When she wore the
Yeah,
costume.
of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. And then Paul Heyman realizes that he's been caught cavorting with his best friend, CM Punk. And Paul Heyman is in this weird spot because Roman Reigns has created this environment where if you are loyal to the tribal chief, you are loyal to the tribal chief and the tribal chief alone, which means you can't talk to your best friend anymore.
And especially heading into WrestleMania week.
Of all weeks.
With this favor on the line.
So Roman just goes towards the ring by himself. Paul Heyman is running along with him. I think Michael Cole described him as a puppy dog, and it was accurate. Once again, the GOAT is right.
Roman Reigns was walking with a purpose.
Yeah, he was. And he knew, by the way, he knew that he was making Paul feel the way Paul felt. The stern look on Roman's face, the shameful, almost bashful look on Paul Heyman's face. I mean, it's the little things, right? Roman knows how to hurt people. You know why? Because hurt people.
Hurt people.
That's right. And Roman's been hurt. Roman's been betrayed by literally everybody.
Yes.
And so what does he do? He goes, okay, if you're going to hurt me, wait till you see how badly I can hurt. You know what hurts Paul Heyman? It's not the words. It's not the looks. It's Paul Heyman handing that microphone to Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns going over to the timekeeper and asking for his own microphone. Thank you very much.
I don't want your mic, Paul. I don't need you right now, Paul.
Be-
It was funny because Paul Heyman backstage, following Roman,
Right.
immediately when he's in front of the crowd in Sacramento, Paul gets this look on it. Nothing's wrong.
Everything's okay.
It's good.
Because that's been Paul Heyman's career.
The survivor.
As long as I can talk my way through this, if I act like nothing's wrong and you don't say anything's wrong, nothing's wrong. Perception is reality.
Let me get the mic.
Right.
Let me hand the mic to Roman Reigns. Everything is fine. Oh, I was just talking to CM Punk. No worries. Nothing to see here.
But for maybe the first time in Paul Heyman's career, somebody else is in control of the perception. Paul is not in control of the perception. And he has always been in control of the perception. Mm-hmm. And when Roman gets the microphone from somebody else, that's sending a message loud and clear that you cannot convince people that there isn't a problem here, because I'm going to let everybody know that we have a major problem here, and Roman Reigns will swim in it. Roman Reigns isn't trying to avoid it at all. Roman Reigns is punishing Paul Heyman for the situation that he believes Paul Heyman has put them in, and he brings up relevant points, right? First of all, did you see the video that WWE Social put out before Raw of Roman Reigns talking?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Mm-hmm. Where he said he's gotten to this place where he realizes time to go back to work and don't trust anyone. Which there's a certain Hall of Famer that used to say that too, but we'll leave that there. I got excited. Again, I'm getting all excited. Every day it's going to be
big
something.
Week.
Yeah.
But I love then Roman grabs the mic.
Yeah.
And he's clearly talking about the betrayal of Paul Heyman, but he will not make eye contact.
No.
With Paul Heyman.
And what a great tactic. What a great arguing tactic that is.
He's talking about Paul the entire time to Sacramento.
He's talking to Sacramento, though.
Yes.
Oh, I guess you're here, Paul.
Oh, you?
I was talking to Sacramento. We didn't notice you. And then he says, look, favor, no favor. You're talking about this favor. You've been talking about it since November. How come the favor that you owe is costing me? How come I'm the one feeling the brunt of this favor?
Roman's like, I didn't promise anyone anything.
Right.
You can handle your favor that you promised on your own time.
Right.
Right now, you're on the tribal chief's time.
See, what's so interesting about Roman Reigns is as much as he's manipulated, as much as he's gaslit, as much as he has done everything that he was doing tonight, taking control of everything and needing not only complete control, but 100% loyalty. As much as all of that is true, he's also always been a provider. And I think that that's how he sees himself, right? He talked about it in the Social video. Mm-hmm. He sees the $1 billion deals. He sees the Netflix deal. He sees Raw Recap cozying up with Fanatics. And he said, who made all of this possible?
Who puts food on our plates
And
every single night that we get to eat?
And I think wrestling storyline or no wrestling storyline,
He's right.
if you asked him straight up, hey, dude, like, what do you mean? He's like, what do you think I mean? Like, ask anybody if the Bloodline story did this or didn't do this. And so all he wants in return, that's the acknowledgement, ultimately, that he is playing a completely different game and playing on a level that we haven't seen before. This is the Chicago Bulls in The Last Dance trying to keep up with the level of greatness that Michael Jordan is insisting that they keep up with. And it's like, yeah, Roman's willing to provide, but you have to do it to Roman's liking and to Roman's standards. And Paul Heyman was fine with that up until this favor. So Seth Rollins comes out, and to me,
and Seth Rollins disagrees with everything that you just said. Roman sees himself as the provider, but Seth Rollins says, "Oh, it's interesting because you don't come to work."
Well, I don't think that. So Seth Rollins cut the promo of a lifetime to me.
I thought it was fantastic.
And in this world where, let's be honest, there are a lot of fans that were like, where does, like, Roman and Punk, where did Seth even fit into this? Mm-hmm. You know, and then, by the way, they were saying the same thing last year. Last year, they were treating Seth like he wasn't.
He's the MVP of WrestleMania.
And he ended up being the MVP. This year, again, he cuts this promo of a lifetime where I don't think that he's taking away Roman's accomplishments. I think that it's all a matter, again, of not perception, but perspective. I think that for Roman, he's saying, I'm the greatest attraction that he believes the sport's ever seen. Mm-hmm. And because I am that big of an attraction and have attracted that many eyeballs and that many dollars, that I'm the one that has taken this business to where it needs to be. Seth is saying the other thing. Seth is saying what makes this business what it is not the statue that's outside the building. It's the foundation that the building is built on.
Seth believes he's the heart and soul of what makes this work.
And he is.
Yes.
That's the thing. It's about perspective of what you think it is that fuels WWE. Because Roman's right how he describes himself. But Seth is also right about how he describes himself. Roman isn't here all the time. Roman's had 2 matches all year, and one of them was the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Seth is the one that puts in all the work. WWE. Seth is the one who's there for every show. Seth is the one that's getting injured. Seth is the one doing everything that is needed to be done to make sure that day to day the company maintains. And I think that's what Seth values, and Seth seems like he is truly worried about the idea of a big star coming in and kind of crafting the business around themselves.
And do you think, with Roman and Seth's history being on in the Shield,
right?
Do you think how different they are bothers Seth at all? Because he is the heart and soul. He is the foundation. But Roman is the attraction. They are both right.
No, I don't think it bothers him because that was the magic of the Shield. Mm-hmm. The magic of the Shield was you had 3 different stars that provided 3 very different things. But when brought together, it was everything. It was like no matter who you are, there was something in there. And I believe the sum was greater than the parts, at least at that stage in their careers. Okay. But you still had that. Roman Reigns always had that aura of attraction. You know what I mean? Every member, you had an attraction, you had a lunatic, and you had an architect. And that's what you needed for the Shield to be the Shield. Now, to prove the impact of the Shield, we're seeing that any one member of this group could hold the business up, but they're going to hold it up to their terms, and those terms are now clashing. Then you have CM Punk, who is a little bit more like Roman, but even more irksome, I think, to Seth Rollins, because CM Punk is gone for 10 years. And in that 10 years, so much work has to be done within the WWE to build it back up to where it is. And CM Punk returns. And by the way, CM Punk's return has, without question, elevated everything around the WWE. But
business was good. CM Punk made it better.
But it was already good. CM Punk absolutely came back when business was great.
Yeah.
And Seth is sitting there going, cool, you went from great to greater. Okay. Who made it great?
Me. Seth
and
Rollins.
That's what we need so that when times get tough again, Seth is saying ultimately that this match is about who is going to be that industry leader.
Yeah, he called it the soul of WWE last week, this triple threat match.
Right. And when times get tough, what are we going to need? Are we going to need somebody that's there to go like, okay, whatever we've got, I'm going to make this work? Or are we going to need somebody that's going to go home? This is Seth's perspective. Roman's perspective is, you know what we need is a multi-billion-dollar Netflix deal. CM Punk's perspective is, you know what we need?
Me.
We need the guy in the ring that fans have been chanting for 10 years. And all three of them are right. Now, here's the thing with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is looking at the three of them, right? You know whose side Paul Heyman has always been on from the very beginning?
Paul Heyman's side?
Even better. The winner's side. Paul Heyman, whose side is Paul Heyman on? No matter what match.
He doesn't support losers.
No.
Losing is not good for business.
No. No matter what match Paul Heyman is a part of, the side that he's on is always going to be the winner's side. It's always been who Paul Heyman is. Who's going to win the triple threat?
Right now?
Yeah.
I have no idea. But after the last 2 weeks, who do I want to win the triple threat? No.
I didn't ask who you want. That's a different question. I will ask. I do want it because I want to know.
Okay.
But my point is, who's going to win? You have no idea.
No idea.
I have no idea.
Paul has to have no idea.
Which is why he's more mixed up than he's ever been. Because Paul Heyman's been on Roman Reigns' side this whole time because there's never been a match that Roman Reigns walks into that there hasn't been at least a very good chance that Roman Reigns was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're looking at this going, any of us could have a conversation for days about who might win this match.
There's a case for
all three of them.
Yes.
And maybe in the beginning, you'd go, it's either going to be Punk or Reigns, right? Not in the last 2 weeks.
No.
All three are now.
The last 2 weeks, I think tonight, Rollins cut a promo of a lifetime. Last week, his promo was, we're talking 1A, 1B right here. I mean, the performance that Seth Rollins has put on the last 2 weeks.
I'm putting this one at 1A. This is my promo. This Seth Rollins promo for me, even when he said, he goes, this is about the future of the business. I went, is it? And then he explained it. I go, I guess it is. I guess it is. You sold me on it. And he said this to Paul Heyman, and this gave me chills. You have a choice to make. He didn't. What? I don't know what the choice is. Because I'm sitting there going, just because you threaten to kick somebody in the head doesn't mean they owe you a favor.
No, but he was saying the way favors work is like you decide when you give the favor.
It's a choice.
It is. And he has a choice to make. Does he want to grant this favor to CM Punk? Does he want to be in Rollins' corner? Does he want to be in Roman's corner?
Right. Is it, does he not want to grant a favor? Does he want to grant a favor to CM Punk? Or now, did Seth convince him that maybe Seth should be the one who gets the favor?
Well, I don't think he's going to be in Roman's corner no matter what.
I don't think Roman wants him anymore.
That ship has sailed.
Which is nuts, dude. That's Roman Reigns.
I know.
Roman Reigns has not gone into a fight by himself, really, since pre-pandemic.
I was going to say it has to be before the pandemic.
Roman Reigns has not gone into a fight completely alone this decade.
That's insane.
This
Absolutely
decade.
Insane. Who do you want to win this triple threat match?
Man.
You have to say Roman Reigns.
Always. And you know, because I'm sitting there going like, oh, well, I'd like the story to go, where this one, it'd be really interesting if that one win, you could do this.
You want to be in Vegas with your once in the air.
What happened in Philly? You were next to me.
Yeah, you wanted.
And the whole room was saying, Cody's probably going to win the title, right?
You said, no, it's going to be Roman.
What did I say to you? I remember exactly what I said to you. As Roman was walking to the ring, I looked at you and said, I'm not ready for this to be over.
I still don't think you're ready.
And Lars Fredrickson from Rancid was sitting right next to me. Remember?
I do remember this.
And both of us were like, we're cheering for Roman, right?
We had the ones in the
And
end.
you joined us.
I did because it was the entrance. Every time that music hits and he with the Ulafala and he makes his way to the ring, you go, I don't know if I appreciated it enough.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened to me and to you at WrestleMania 40.
I mean, I want Roman Reigns to win. Seth hitting him with that chair. Shades of the Shield all over again.
And shades of WrestleMania 40 too.
Made me say, what if? Who do I want to win in my little heart? Roman.
Yeah.
When I get my action figures out later and I get my floaty ring and I play with them in the bathtub.
You're going to do that later.
Well, of course, I got to take a bath. Roman Reigns is going to win. But when I put my little fantasy booker hat on, Seth gave me a big what if tonight.
The last 2 weeks, I've totally shifted to Seth.
Really?
Totally shifted.
Oof.
And I think I was more CM Punk before that.
And now you're at Seth.
Now I'm at completely, because every time Seth has grabbed that microphone leading to this main event at WrestleMania, he's totally convinced me. I go, yep, that's a good point. Yep, that's another good point. Yep, Seth is right. He's so right. And yes,
Everyone's
to your point,
right.
They are all right. But who has been there?
Including Paul Heyman.
The highs and
I
the
know.
lows.
I know.
It's always Seth.
I know.
And Seth has been overlooked. And what he did on the build to last
I
year's
know.
WrestleMania with his injury,
I
then
know.
being the MVP at WrestleMania, coming back after the injury and the year he had,
I know.
to me, it's Seth.
Okay, well, on the other side of things, the World Heavyweight Championship side of things,
Mhm.
we had two very different stars, I think, on Raw. You had Gunther coming out there. Okay, and Gunther was scheduled for an interview with Michael Cole. Comes out early. Cole isn't even ready for him. But he comes out early, and I should have told him. Cole should have texted me. I would have told him, interview with Gunther's not easy right now. We found that out the hard way.
It's
I don't
on
know.
Gunther's terms.
I mean, listen. Gavin's over there going, let's get Gunther on the show tonight. I go, thanks a lot, Gavin. Great idea.
he was trying to book as a champ.
He was in a horrible mood.
I mean, I'm looking right now at Gunther's face. I don't know if he ever wakes up in a good mood.
No, but this is different, okay? Because Gunther, he was full of it, okay? He said, I was in control the whole time. This is the first, I want to say that we've really seen Gunther in an emotional state. When he was beating up Jimmy Uso and making him bleed, Gunther was letting his emotions lead.
Mm-hmm.
And those emotions were hate-filled and those emotions were violent, but they were still emotions. What's always made Gunther the ring general was that he simply came to the ring with a specific mission in mind and did whatever he had to do to simply win the match. No frills, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made him so unstoppable, was that there was no passion. It was just a matter of winning. And now we see a different Gunther. We see an emotional Gunther. We see a Gunther that does not want to answer Michael Cole's questions. We see a Gunther that's taking the microphone away from Cole and saying, screw your questions. And then he wants to tell me he's in control? That seems like a guy who's unhinged.
Well, to me, what has changed so much with Gunther is that Gunther saw a new side of Jey Uso last week.
Right.
And I think it terrified Gunther.
What?
Because he knows how dangerous Jey Uso can be.
Does he?
After last week, seeing something awoken in Jey Uso, Jey Uso's completely different demeanor walking to the ring, the momentum shifted. And I think for the first time Gunther saw in front of him, I could be in trouble.
You really think so? Because every time I see Gunther talk in any of these interviews, and he said it even on Raw Recap last week, that he seemed...
talk about Jey Uso.
He didn't. But he seemed annoyed. Like when we were trying to talk about previous WrestleManias, he seems annoyed that this is even his WrestleMania match. He seems like this
since
is
the beginning.
Yeah, that like, are you kidding me? Like, he really sees himself as the best world heavyweight champion, and certainly an argument can be made for that, right? I don't even think that's hyperbole. It's either him or Seth, and it might be him. But he's going like, we finally get to WrestleMania, and I got to fight Mr. Yeet, okay?
But Jay's proven in the last couple weeks that he's so much more than Mr. Yeet.
No, I agree with you. I'm saying I think that's Gunther's perspective. And look, okay, we're talking about the look in Jay's eyes. We're talking about the spirit. We're talking about emotions. We're talking about everything. I think the most important thing that Gunther said on Raw was on Saturday, the bell's going to ring.
Mm-hmm.
The bell has to ring. And then what happens? Because if you remember, go back to WrestleMania last year. Okay? People have talked about it. Jay's talked about it. People were like, I don't know if that Usos match lived up to what the expectations were. Jay said, I don't know if that Usos match lived up to the expectations that I had. I'm telling you right now, Gunther's not going to let that happen. And if he starts to even sniff that maybe physically this isn't living up to people's expectations, he's going to beat the stuffing out of Jey Uso to make sure that people get a show, and he will leave as the champion. It's not enough to want it. It's not enough to could be. Jay's got to find a totally different way of being and go in there and transfer all this energy and transfer all this goodwill and this spirit that he's got now and transfer it into something that's in ring. I'm not saying he can't.
To me, it almost felt like Jay was displaying that the party is over now.
Which I like.
He shows up in all black.
Yep.
The crowd is yeeting. Jey Uso is not yeeting.
Nobody did play his music twice.
He did.
It's hard not to.
I know. It's so catchy.
It seems like there's a bug inside of him. He wants to do it so bad, but he doesn't have it in him. Like his instinct is to go like, you know what, I'm feeling this vibe. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go for it. And then all of a sudden, that thing that's been plaguing his brain goes, no, you're not. And Jay goes, no, I'm not. Well, like, all right, let's play it again.
All right, one more time.
Yeah, well, we're not yeeting. And he goes, no, I guess we're not yeeting.
No yeeting.
Because he does have venom.
Yeah.
For Gunther now. And that's a good thing.
I mean, what happened to his brother?
Yep.
That changed things.
Big time. Gunther wore Jay's brother's blood like an outfit. And Gunther's over here on the mic saying, I'm going to destroy Jey Uso. I'm going to call my mom. She's going to be proud of me. I don't think, as much as I don't want to mess with Gunther, I think I'd like even less to mess with Gunther's mom. Jay admitted to the fact that he's crashing out. Mm-hmm. I think, again, this is good. Jay's been having a great time for the last year, and Jay's been doing amazing things, okay? Jay was, to me, the star of War Games. Jay won the Intercontinental Championship, his first singles title. Jay has created a revolution. Jay is selling merch everywhere. Jay is bringing down the house everywhere that he goes. Jay's not beating Gunther. It's 0-3 right now.
It's do or die for Jey Uso.
100% right.
And I think this week in Vegas, we've heard a lot. We heard from E on this show last week.
Yeah.
The distractions.
Yeah.
He's going to have so many moments, just like we saw tonight on Raw. Play that music back. Play that music back moments for Jey Uso this week in Vegas. All of the Yeet t-shirts. Everybody's going to want a piece of Jey Uso. And he needs to figure out a way to focus it.
I think he will. I think we're going to get an interesting Jay.
Okay.
Because everything we see in Jey Uso, it's almost like he's ready to pop. I was watching him on Sneaker Shopping, and he seemed tense. Like, everything seems tense because ultimately, Jay knows it's do or die. And that Gunther has his sights on one of those two things, and it ain't do.
It's die.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. You figured it out. Simple equation. Well, look. It's a big Raw recap today.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very special show. Because we have a very special guest. It is time to be joined by our incredibly giving guest on Raw Recap. I told you this was going to be special. I say this with the utmost professionalism. Here we are with my favorite professional wrestler on the planet, Dominic Mysterio and Dom, I said that I say this with the utmost professionalism. I'm going to ask you the questions that everybody wants to know the answer to. First off, are you okay? Are you okay?
I mean, I'm all right. I've had better days. I just got speared into Carlito, and then I did not realize Penta was so top heavy because oh my goodness, I got hit in the head with an elbow of some sort of it, and it was like a 45-pound brick or something. So I know me and Finn got to get on the same page to take these guys out because this is getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah, these are lessons that you should probably learn. You've now felt what it feels like to get speared by Braun Breaker, and you've figured out that, I mean, it's a good time to figure out that Penta is top heavy before going into an Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania. Yeah. It's good timing.
This is all part of the strategy. We're picking up notes and taking little ideas here and there, so what we can do and be prepared for the future.
Sam, are you okay?
As long as Dom's okay, I'm okay.
Okay, I'm glad that.
But that's generally just how I live my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm great.
Okay. Okay, good.
I'm great.
Okay.
So Sam's got to be great.
Great.
Well, Dom, we're 5 days away from this Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. And, Finn Balor, he was on our show a couple weeks ago, and he said, you guys are brothers, but he didn't seem exactly thrilled to find out that you were added to this match. Have you and Finn sorted things out?
Yeah, of course. I don't know why you would say it like that he wasn't thrilled. I think it was just more the fact that he was unaware of what was going on, right? Because obviously he's going to be happy for me. Like I said it many of times before, Finn is the dad that stepped up. He's my guy. He's been there from the beginning for me. And when he found out, he was a little bit shooketh. And I think it's because he was unaware of the situation, like I said. But now that he fully understood and, we have better chances of getting gold to the Judgment Day, he's cool with it. But I think at the end of the day, we're on the same page.
Yeah, he's way less shooketh, I think. I mean, let's not forget the fact that this is WrestleMania, okay? This is a place where, I mean, records aside, I'm not a statistics guy. Let's talk about entrances, okay? Let's talk about spectacles that you've made at WrestleMania. I still say, you go back 2 years ago, WrestleMania 39, the Dominic Mysterio entrance is one of the best WrestleMania entrances ever. And you could say that without irony. You could say that without me doing my Dominic Mysterio thing. It's just one of those, everybody remembers that one. You got to be... Triple H was on the Flavor podcast this week, and he was talking about making moments and maximizing minutes. And I feel like you did that with that entrance. You made a forever moment at WrestleMania. Is that something that as you go into a WrestleMania like this year, you think, okay, how am I going to make this one? How am I going to take a second of time like that and make this one special?
Yes and no, because, I feel like that, like you said, that entrance was so special. I feel like I've gotten so lucky with my entrances. Unfortunately, my first WrestleMania, it would have been a lot cooler if I popped up by myself. But I had to do it with that dead beat. But then, WrestleMania 39 with, I get the paddy wagon coming out, got the OG Rey Mysterio mask. That's, should be a Dom Mysterio mask, but it is what it is. And I just, I think it was so iconic. And what's so cool about that is that, like Triple H said, it's about making moments, and he helped me make that moment because I was unaware. For me, I thought I was just going to make my way down the ramp, like every other superstar. But little did I know he had, this vision of my entrance that it was just so cool and iconic now as only my second Mania. And you, like you said, it's a forever moment, and only my second WrestleMania.
And it's also like such a great culmination of that jail Dominic, the prison Dom story, where it's like, you know what I mean? You're finally getting to the Ray Dom match, but you also see this is where it all started. This is what it's all about. I mean, I also think, especially going into this year's WrestleMania, for you, it has to be cool, or I don't even know if you're at the point where you look back on your career at stuff like this yet, but like when you look at the trajectory of Dominic Mysterio, it's like the beginning of that is, oh yeah, Dom's going to team with his dad. That's what Dom does. And then the next part is, okay, Dom's got this rivalry with his dad. And everybody was like, yeah, but what's after that? But what's after that? And I feel like you have developed so far since then to the point where like your dad has nothing to do anymore with what's going on. You're going into WrestleMania in an Intercontinental Championship match, and it still feels, Dom, like you're not even close to your peak.
You know, I hate to say that you're 100% correct, but you might be 100% correct on this. You know, it is my first WrestleMania without any involvement of that deadbeat around me, right? The only great thing about this is that the greatest Mysterio of all time is going into this Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania. You know, whether it's Finn or myself, it does not matter as long as the Judgment Day gets gold, right? And that's all I care about. But I am the greatest Mysterio of all time, and I just wanted to put that out there one more time.
I mean, because that's wild too, because your dad's uncle was a Mysterio, so that's also a step above. I've never seen you take a shot at the uncle.
Yeah, no, I'm third generation. I'm not. I love my uncle. You know, and he has his son. And he's also wrestling, right? But I have nothing against them. They've done nothing to me, right? I grew up with them. They've, you know, took me as their own, right? But then you got my deadbeat on the other hand, who was just a terrible father.
Yeah.
He wasn't there for me. He, you know, did things he shouldn't have done. I was put in a custody match, and I was 8 years old.
I remember that.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Like I said, I have nothing against my uncle, but I am the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Well, Dom, we've, followed.
I love my uncle.
Right.
Yes. We followed the arc of the character Dominic Mysterio, as Sam just talked about, from, teaming with your dad to prison Dom to your run in the Judgment Day and your relationship with Rhea Ripley. And then starting last year, we started to see all of these little Easter eggs of you with Liv Morgan. And I think, as fans watching, it was like, how is all of this gonna work? It's always Mommy and Dominic. And then once we started to see you and Liv Morgan, I know Sam and we definitely got excited about it. And I think the entire WWE universe did. What has it been like for you, with your new relationship with Liv and this new iteration of the Judgment Day?
Have you seen her?
Oh, I've seen
Liv?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. And you're gonna wonder if I'm happy or if things are going well.
I've also seen Mommy, so
it's been great.
Why are you bringing that?
Well, I mean, she looked great. She dropped a fire picture on the internet this week.
Who's Mommy? I don't know. I have one Mommy, and that's the Güerita. That's by my side. The greatest woman champion of all time. The greatest 3-time tag champion of all time, along with Raquel, Liv Morgan. So yeah, it's been great. She buys me all the nuggies I want. We went to India. We had a great time in India. Yeah. She took care of me in India. She managed to get me chicken tenders out there in Mumbai. Do you know how hard that is? They don't even make them out there. And she managed to get me chicken tenders in Mumbai. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's called chicken pakaj or something. Wow. But she managed to get me some chicken nuggets out there.
That's huge.
Yeah, I can't do that. I mean, Voldemort, whatever her name is. I don't like saying
She who will not be named, and I thought we weren't going to name her, but okay.
I had to ask. It's part of his past. You brought up his past.
That one thing that shall not be named.
That's right. Have
but he brought up a good point about my past. You're over here just talking about mommy. Like, are you excited? I understand you're going to be a mommy, but like, you don't got to bring up mommy.
Right. Just because you are mommy,
Well,
you don't need to bring it up.
I mean, listen.
Think about this, right? We're talking about family.
If the only mommy that's need to be, the only one that needs to get brought up is the Güerita Liv. That's it.
That's
it. No more of this. That one who shall not be named, please. I will walk out. this is a massive room, and I am
We
more
got
than
walked
happy
out
to
on
just.
last week,
I
so
don't
we
want
don't need it to
another
happen
walkout.
twice.
Sam has been very respectful.
He's
Thank you.
obsessed with you.
No.
Obsessed.
I'm professional. That's the difference.
As he should be. It's okay. I mean,
Thank
look
you.
at me. Got a
Thank you.
great stash, great mullet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to wear a mask because I'm good looking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the greatest Mysterio of all time. I don't need to keep going on. But anyways, I will walk out, so don't tempt me.
No. Listen to this. Have you thought about this? I know it's all about the Judgment Day. I know it's about bringing the Intercontinental Championship back to the Judgment Day, but you're now in a WrestleMania match for the Intercontinental Championship. I've seen a lot of your move set, your aesthetic, inspired by one who may or may not be your natural birth father, the late, great Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero, one of the great Intercontinental champions as well. Have you thought about the fact that coming out of WrestleMania, you can continue on that lineage even further and be part of that club that Eddie was a part of?
I mean, I like to take it one day at a time, right? As of right now, we have to deal with this whole Braun Breaker situation. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get with Finn. We're gonna game plan. But as far as Eddie and the lineage of me being in the Intercontinental title stuff, like I think no matter what, it's gonna happen, right? One way or another, it's gonna happen. And he said it himself. I am going to be the one to carry on the Guerrero legacy, whether they like it or not. So imagine that. I gotta put two legacies on my back.
That's crazy.
It's tough to be you.
Are you kidding me?
Man, and look at you. I'd be
But
stressed
it is
out.
what
You
it
look like
is.
$1 million bucks.
That's
Yeah. How about
dude, I'm more than $1 million.
yeah, I was just thinking that. I mean, what do you think of the Penta strut? Okay, because you are a lucha historian. If you go through the Easter eggs on your attire alone, there's always so many references to the great luchadors that so many of us grew up with. You've, I think, been inspired by La Parka before with some of your gear that you've worn. I think clearly Penta has a little bit of a La Parka vibe going on when he comes to the ring with that strut. Do you feel like he's encroaching on your territory a little bit?
No, I didn't even think about it that way. To me, in my head, it just looked like something was stuck between his ass cheeks, and he was trying to get it out. Like he's like kind of like, you know. So
Have you had that happen to you before?
No.
that's all I got to say on that.
No, I do.
No, I haven't. But I've seen plenty of movies where they depict it, and they play by play certain things. The movie I Love You Man does it. They play by play a fart. So like it's just reading body language.
Right.
Is it weird for you at all now to be headed into this fatal four-way with Penta as one of the opponents after you tried to recruit Penta to join the Judgment Day?
No, I don't think it's weird because we handled that situation. He had his opportunity and he blew it. We gave him a shot to become an intercontinental champion that night. And he decided to bite the hand that feeds him, right? So we took matters into our own hands. And like I said, I'm not worried about it at all. Me and Finn as a team collectively have already beaten Penta and Braun as them as a tag team. So like I said, I'm not even worried about it. Me and Finn are completely on 100% on the same page. And I think one way or another, gold is coming back to the Judgment Day.
Okay, last scenario. I'm going to paint the picture for you. You're in the ring. It's WrestleMania 41. Las Vegas is going absolutely wild. Braun Breaker is outside of the ring. Penta is outside of the ring. They're both laid out. You get in the ring. You see Finn Balor is lying, motionless in the ring. Do you finish the match there? Do you pin Finn Balor in that scenario?
Are you familiar with firefighter training?
I never did it myself.
No? Okay. So what I would do in this situation, right, is I'd go to roll and I'd grab his arm and I'd turn his body so where he would end up on top of me to get the pin.
Wow.
So
What a guy.
yeah,
What a guy.
you know, it's seniority, and like I said, Finn's been the dad that stepped up. You know, so you gotta do what's right.
I don't know if Liv would be happy about that. She wants her man to,
He's an
take
honorable
credit.
guy. Everybody would be happy about being an honorable guy.
I don't know. I think Liv would be happy with whatever I decided to do because she's very supportive and she just wants what's best for me. And I think whatever I think is best for me, she thinks is best for me.
It was big of her to go to Adam Pearson and help facilitate this too.
She's not negative like Megan, is she?
Well,
Megan's very negative.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
giving
Megan,
Liv her
do you like
credit.
apples?
You like apples?
How about
You like
them
apples?
apples?
Do you like apples? He wants to know.
Yes, I like apples.
No, actually, joke's on you because I was gonna offer you a beautiful bucket of apples that Carlito had sit here. So now joke's on you. You don't get any apples.
You blew it, dude. You blew it again.
I hope they weren't Honey Crisp. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, they were. I'll bet they were.
Again, Megan. You're like Penta. You had your shot and you blew it.
I thought you were going to say I have something stuck in between
And
my
you might.
ass cheeks.
You might have something.
I was like, whoa, Dom.
Maybe. We don't know.
Hey, that's your personal business.
Well, Dominic Mysterio, thank you so much for making some time for us on Raw Recap. I cannot wait for the spectacle that will be the fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. I hope you avoid any spears. I hope you avoid the top-heavy offense of Penta, and that you walk out of WrestleMania not only with you in one piece, but the Judgment Day fully intact.
And celebrate with some tendies.
Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate you for having me. I definitely will celebrate with some tendies. Thank you for suggesting that, Sam. And anytime you want me back on here, Sam, I got you.
Thank you, my friend. You're the best.
Thanks, Dom.
You are the best.
Thanks, Dom.
All right, Sam, have a good night, Sam.
You too, Dom. Guys, it seems like ever since we started the Raw Recap, people have been coming up to me. They've been leaving comments. They've been sending emails. They say, Sam Roberts, how do you stay so smooth? How do you look so sharp? I go, if you think I look sharp, you should see the razors that I've been using, all thanks to Harry's. Harry's makes the absolute best shaving products in the world. And right now, you can try it for yourself. Try to look like me. You can get a $13 trial set for just $3 if you go to harrys.com/raw recap. I'm talking German engineered blades, okay? I was trying to figure out why they're so good. I find out that Harry's makes them in their own factory, and that's why they stay sharper longer. I'm talking about the luxurious appearance. They got the little blade holder so you can travel with it. They got the beautiful lathering, shaving creams and everything. I mean, this product looks from the outside so amazing that my wife sees it in the bathroom. She says, can I use your Harry's? I go, no, you got to stay Harry because I'm the one who's using it. I'm the one who has to bask in all this luxury. Look, get the edge on your shave right now with Harry's. Normally, the trial set is $13, but right now, you can get it for $3 at harrys.com/raw recap. That's our exclusive link, harrys.com/raw recap for a $3 trial set. Guys, I got to tell you, I'm eating good. I am eating good. And how and why? It's because I have the best quality food delivered right to my door. I'm a man with not a lot of free time. But luckily, Omaha Steaks exists. Omaha Steaks has everything you need, from handcrafted steaks to spring grilling favorites. Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. Not only do they have steaks, they have these great chicken breasts. They have everything that you need for whatever taste that you may have. And I'm a man of very particular tastes. People know all about this. I mean, I get to prepare these meals for my family, and it's all about the ingredients. When it comes to cooking, it's all about having the best quality meats to present on that table. I'm serious. I make these meals for people. They go, Sam, when did you learn how to cook? I don't even want to tell them. It's because of the high quality that gets delivered to my door, thanks to Omaha Steaks. I'm Heartland quality, the good stuff. Everybody's worried about what's going on right now with the food. Well, I'm talking about 5 generations of uncompromising quality that is backed by an unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. We all know about it. That it's a brand synonymous with quality. And right now, you can experience it for yourself. And I'm going to get you a great deal on it. You can bring home the world's best steak experience with Omaha Steaks. All you have to do is visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their spring savings event, and for an extra $30 off. That's $30 off. Use promo code WWE at checkout. That's 50% off at omahasteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code WWE at checkout. See site for details.
Well, that went well for you.
I thought it went well for the show. Don't be selfish. It went well for the whole show.
Thank me.
I mean, you were really hostile, and I wasn't going to bring that up, but like you were very negative, very hostile. And that's not like you. I don't know if it's because
questions that needed to be asked.
Okay, well, I thought I pretty much covered the questions that needed to be asked. I kind of felt like I covered the journalistic part, but look, it's your show too. I'm not going to tell you to do your job. I'm going to tell you came across hostile. That's,
I think you were just lost in Dominic's eyes.
Well, he has great eyes, but are his eyes going to be reflecting back at him with the Intercontinental Championship on the other side?
You hope so.
I do. I was taken aback. I was taken back many times in that interview. His Penta take, I mean, ridiculously took me back. I thought we were going to take a trip down memory lane of lucha history, like legit. I really thought, I was like, oh, I'm just going to tell you. I thought this will make a great clip. Dom seriously talking about lucha history. And then he's talking about Penta having, sweaty butt cheeks. But I was also taken aback by this idea that, first of all, that he thought I knew firefighter training.
Yeah, we don't know that here.
I don't know that. No. I do this. This is all I do. But
if a fire breaks out, we are screwed.
We're done.
Yeah, it's over.
If there's the smallest fire over there, I go, Megan.
Which there are a lot of outlets and a lot of wires.
We're going down with the ship. What can I tell you? Start playing your violin.
Any week.
We're going down. You're coming with us. So I do find it difficult to believe that Dominic would pull Finn Balor on top of him. I don't know. Do you think he said it himself? Every time I think this is Dominic's moment, let's talk seriously. Every time I think this is Dominic's moment, I look at Bron Breakker and I go, how?
Could anybody?
First of all, last week he didn't spear, he pole vaulted his body into Carlito. He did it again today, but this time into Dominic and into Carlito. I mean, he goes so high up in the air. It's like a...
It's hard to believe that there was one time in your life when you questioned whether it was the best spear in the business.
Well, I'm not going to sit here. I mean, we just saw our tribal chief spear CM Punk.
Look at Bron Breakker.
There's no reason to compare. Comparison is the thief of joy.
All right.
And I won't allow you to steal my joy any longer. So, my rant. But I mean, it's a pretty amazing spear.
It's unbelievable.
When I saw him gearing up to spear Penta, I go, just looking at his face, I go, how do I think he's not going to win? How do I think anything except he's leaving with the Intercontinental title? Penta avoided the spear and had some amazing offense of his own. But I don't know. Do you think, in all seriousness, tracking, as you were talking about, and we were talking about seriously, tracking the career of Dominic Mysterio, he's, I want to say, 0-4 at WrestleMania right now. Yeah, including last year, the tag match, 0-4 at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that streak continues, or do you think that I could get what I want? Do you think, because like I said, we're going to be doing recaps after both nights of WrestleMania, and we're getting the Intercontinental title match on Sunday. Do you think Sunday, who are you going to have to put up with? The gloating, celebratory, energetic Sam, or the sullen, depressed, sad Sam?
I think it's going to be the sullen, depressed, sad Sam, just because I don't see how anybody can really overcome Braun Breaker.
You think Braun? Well,
and his
okay.
spear.
My only thing is Fatal 4-Way.
He doesn't
have to be a part of the decision.
I know.
Now, part of that makes me go like, okay, maybe I could pin somebody else, but then do I want to leave WrestleMania with Braun Breaker mad at me? Not really.
Look, I would love to see Dominic as Intercontinental Champion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we talked about iconic WrestleMania moments with Dominic, his entrance being one. I think him becoming Intercontinental Champion, this version of him, after the ride we've been on with Dominic, the character evolution from prison Dom to mommy's boyfriend to Liv's boyfriend to part of the Judgment Day, I would absolutely love to see it happen. I mean, he told us what's going to happen if it's him and Finn in the ring.
Well, what about that? What about the first Universal Champion? What about the guy who I think is forgotten way too much? Somebody who's been on Raw Recap as well. What about Finn Balor? What about the fact that this is people forget, this is a globally renowned world champion level superstar. This is a guy who was made in professional wrestling before he even stepped foot in WWE. And then he just raised the stakes.
But this is the thing about Finn Balor.
Go
He
ahead.
can remind you in an instant.
And who's to say he doesn't pick this weekend as the instant?
That's right.
Right?
That's right. I mean, we even saw last week everything that's going on. Oh, forgot about Finn.
Right.
Here's Finn Balor to make a statement.
And generally when people forget about Finn, it's the biggest mistake they ever make.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that another match that I'm looking forward to, we kind of saw it sprinkled into Monday Night Raw, was, of course, Logan Paul and AJ Styles. So
Can I just say the pulverizer is awesome.
it is awesome. But you know what? The phenomenal forearm is great.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Styles clash is revolutionary.
Yeah.
All right? I thought that, first of all, big shout out to Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross spent a good amount of time on Raw absolutely dominating AJ Styles. The tricks up this guy's sleeve. Showing up to Raw not only with his AJ Styles hair,
I was just about to say the
but
hair.
with his gear. He doesn't wear long boys.
No.
He wears trunks. He showed up with
committed.
he showed up with like the dark side of AJ Styles type of Karrion Kross tights on. He has this so interesting cult leader like manipulation where he mirrors you, but in a negative way, trying to, I think, slowly get into the crevices of your brain and influencing you without you knowing into becoming the worst version of yourself. I don't know why a person would do that.
And it seems like there are instances where it's kind of
Worked?
yeah.
I mean, he's amazing. He's a wizard.
And it's a tall task, right? Like I can only imagine that it's not very comfortable going into the squared circle in this gear that you are not comfortable wrestling in.
You're probably right.
And having a whole match.
And dominating most of the match.
Yeah.
Of course, AJ Styles is AJ Styles 7 days a week. I mean, this is a wrestler that we're going to tell generations about later. This is AJ Styles, and he's still wrestling at the level that he's wrestling at. I think that this is the perfect opponent for somebody like Logan Paul to have at WrestleMania, who for some reason is like, yeah, I'm a full-time guy, I'm a great wrestler. And it's like, okay, what, could you say that?
He's like, I accomplish more in a week than any of you do in a lifetime.
Doing what?
All of the things that he does.
Well, they're wrestlers. They don't do all the things. They wrestle. They wrestle more in a week than he does in a year. So what difference does it make?
But Logan
I'm going to tell
Paul
you something.
believes that he's so good at this.
Oh, great.
So superior.
Cool.
At this that he doesn't need to.
I got this little rule of thumb in life. People who are really doing amazing things generally don't have to tell you because you're already aware. They certainly don't have to make video resumes before they show up on Raw, okay? They don't have to sit there and go like, hey, I'm Logan Paul. Look how much I've done. And here's my video resume. No. If they were that great, we wouldn't have to see a video resume. And then he gets it, and there's almost no wrestling on the video resume.
No, of course not. He's well versed.
I mean, look.
A lot of ventures.
Listen. He hydrates with the best of them. I can't believe the way this guy hydrates.
Hey, Jey Uso took a Prime with him.
This Prime, it's in my house all the time. That doesn't mean he could beat AJ Styles in a wrestling match. Now, look, there were some distractions. Karrion Kross was there, distracting. Logan does have the ability to land that punch. Knocks out AJ Styles, holds him up like Nubbins in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That's a deep cut. And then Pulverizer, which to your point, Megan, you're right again. It's a fabulous finishing move.
As much as I despise Logan Paul, he is so talented and he is so good at this.
I'm going to be furious if he beats AJ Styles.
I think all of Las Vegas will be.
Good. Well, then we're all going to be very mad.
But it very
and I'm going to tell you
could
something.
happen.
WrestleMania After Dark that night is going to be a bummer because me and all my friends, we're not going to feel like partying. We'll be there because it's cool, but we'll be really angry.
Yeah, Logan Paul has that effect. Everything he does
does.
makes people angry.
It makes you angry.
You hate watch.
But I do hate watch. I'm sitting there, let me watch this reality show. Oh, I can't stand this guy. Okay, I'll watch another episode.
Oh, let me watch this clip on social media of him. I can't stand him, but I'll watch another one.
Oh, my God.
We keep clicking.
We got to stop clicking.
No.
Make him go away. These video resumes are driving me crazy. We heard from Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky.
A girl.
Io.
Yeah.
All different perspectives. Okay? Bianca, coming from a place where she felt like she earned it, and she did. She won the Elimination Chamber. But very focused on Rhea Ripley. I mean, she talked about Io, but very focused on her grudge that she's got with Rhea Ripley. Interesting perspective that I'd like your take on from Rhea Ripley, because you've been a little bit critical of Rhea's behavior leading up to this match.
I have.
And Rhea basically saying that, look, Io kind of, was a little manipulative getting herself a women's championship match. Rhea made the mistake of saying yes.
Rhea gave it to her.
But Io did attack her. Io got mad about it.
But that's because Rhea interfered in her Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
Wow. So Rhea said, okay, I made that mistake. I'm not going to make it again. As a matter of fact, why don't I play from your own playbook and put Adam Pearce in the same position again, where now he's got to put me in the match. And she did. I mean, you could say she didn't qualify for the match. You could also say you're supposed to work smarter, not harder. And maybe it's time that Rhea figured that out.
And I think that's a good sign for Rhea Ripley, because we talked about last week on Raw Recap how emotional Rhea Ripley has been.
Yeah.
And I think her going to Adam Pearce and finding a way to get put in this match, she's realizing the impact that her emotions have had on her.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's starting to show us she's shifting towards business, needs to find a way to WrestleMania. She's going, it's the triple threat match. But don't overlook Io Sky. And I hope that Rhea has learned that lesson.
There's no way. They both overlook her every single week.
Every week.
There's nothing that's told me that either Bianca or Rhea has learned that lesson.
No.
It's a terrible thing to not have learned. But Io came on, confident as ever, and I thought Io made maybe the best point of all.
I have what all of you want.
But I think she's also got this awareness that, like, in order for her reign to be taken as seriously as it should be, she has to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's her title to lose now. And everybody's been making it all about Bianca and Rhea and the match and all this stuff. And we haven't sat there and allowed Io's title reign to just exist. I think Io is in the position, which a lot of times champions aren't. I think Io finds herself in a must-win position. I think if Io loses the title at WrestleMania, it's almost like, was that a dream or did it really happen?
Yeah, and if she loses the title, I think to your point, you kind of forget about the title reign. Because none of us even expected Io to be the champion heading into WrestleMania.
I mean, think about it. If Rhea Ripley wins the Women's Championship at WrestleMania, did she ever lose it? You know what I mean? She did, but did she?
It's a good point.
You know? And that's tough.
So who has the most to lose in this? Is it Io?
I think it's Io.
Which is wild.
Wild because she's the champ.
Yeah.
But I think it's Io. Because I think that when you look at Bianca and Rhea, it's like Anyone can lose on any given night, and Bianca and Rhea are two of the best women to ever compete in a WWE ring. I mean, Io is too.
Now, who has the most to gain, I think, is also Io.
That's fair.
She has the most to gain and the most to lose.
Now, Bianca is in an interesting spot, too, because she's finally getting out of wrestling as a tag and wants to remind people how good she is as a singles. So there is that to gain, but I do think you're right. I think Io gains more. Io's your pick for this one.
Yeah.
She is?
I mean,
Brain or heart? Yours.
heart for sure. Brain, I need to really filter through and give you a more articulate answer on Saturday. But yeah, I want Io to win this championship.
Who do you think the fans cheer for, boo for?
I think the fans cheer for Io and Rhea, and I think they boo Bianca.
Wow, which is wild.
I know.
Nuts. I mean, listen.
Who do you think they cheer and boo for?
They're cheering Io.
Yeah.
It's so tough to...
They're not booing Rhea.
It's not going to happen. There's just something... I mean,
they have to boo something.
And by the way, they should kind of.
They should be booing Rhea.
But you can't.
I know.
It's too... I mean, you're just so happy to see her.
And the music hits and she does the stomp and it's electric every time.
It really is.
But then Bianca, she comes out, she's on her own against the world. I mean, it's hard to not cheer for Bianca.
Of course. She's somehow relatable, even though she's more athletic than all of us in that stadium combined.
If we take out the cool factor, like if Rhea wasn't so cool, I would be like, we got to boo her.
But she's cool.
But she's...
And Io's cool. And Bianca's pretty cool, too.
They're all cool.
Well, we can look cool, at least. I'm going to look cool.
I'm going to look cool.
I got my WrestleMania 41
cool
gear.
Outfits.
I got my WrestleMania 41 gear already.
You packed?
I already got the gear.
Let's go.
I'm not waiting till I get there. I'm getting it now. You can get WrestleMania 41 gear right now on WWE Shop. They've got it all. They're coming out with new T-shirts all the time. They just put out, I saw on WWE Shop, the specific match T-shirts for each of the big matches at WrestleMania. Not only that, you can get all the new John Cena Las Vegas merch.
Did you get yours already?
Not yet. I want to get it in person because it's almost ceremonial.
Okay.
But should the store sell out or something like that, I'll be right on WWE Shop. They have the Last Time Is Now T-shirt. These are in black. They're Vegas themed. They got the shirt, the hat. They got the wristbands. If you were quick, you could have gotten the championship. I don't know if that's still up, but you got to go check all the John Cena Las Vegas Last Time Is Now merch, as well as all the WrestleMania 41 merch and you know, CM Punk gear, Stone Cold Steve Austin gear. It's all available on WWE Shop. So go check all of that out because WrestleMania is going to be a huge weekend. Like I said earlier, we are going to be there covering everything, boots on the ground in Las Vegas, Nevada. If I could tear Megan Morant away from the slot machines, she will be there.
The sports book.
Yeah, that's right. Analyzing everything. Saturday night will be in the stadium. Coming off a Saturday night, we'll have a recap podcast.
Yes.
Coming off a Sunday night, we'll have a recap podcast. Next Monday, Raw after WrestleMania, we'll have a Raw recap podcast. So Saturday, we've got the triple threat match. We got Jay and Gunther. We got Tiffany and Charlotte. We have LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. A ton of matches. Sunday, not only do we have AJ and Logan, not only do we have the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental title, not only do we have our triple threat that we just talked about with Rhea, Io, and Bianca, John Cena and Cody Rhodes, which, I mean, if we were doing a SmackDown recap, we could do 20 minutes easy on Cody's breakdown of the championship titles that were in the ring with him. Spinner belt included, by the way. Cody showed love to the spinner.
And you are a spinner belt hater.
I was there for the spinner belt hate. And as I said on my Not Sam podcast, I think there are kids that grew up with the spinner belt, that's their belt.
Do you respect the spinner belt? Cody respects the spinner belt.
I respect it for the era that it represented.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pretend that when the spinner belt came out, I wasn't like, what?
You know what I love about everything that has gone on in Cena and Cody
What's that?
and this build to Mania? It's it's done such a good job of telling us the history
Yeah.
of the business. And I love
And of the championship and how.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I loved the segment on SmackDown
Yeah.
where Cody is in the ring and he has all of the championships laid out. And the way that he told us what they meant, it was outstanding.
Which is so great, too, because there's a time-honored tradition that when it's time to go, you go out on your back. And you give everything you can to the business, you go out on your back, and you fade away. What if John Cena was the one guy that was like, nah, I'm not going to go out on my back,
And John Cena,
I'm going to take it with me.
People,
of all people.
Of all people. You would never in
No.
a million years have said that he's the one who's going to do that.
Right. Now, the night before WrestleMania, we got the Hall of Fame. The big announcements came down. This is always exciting to find out who is inducting the different people going into the Hall of Fame. Of course, in the Hall of Fame, we're getting the natural disasters. We're getting Lex Luger. We're getting Michelle McCool. We're getting Bret Hart versus Steve Austin. We're getting Triple H. But the inductors were announced. Not a surprise to me, I don't think, but a pleasant announcement. Shawn Michaels inducting Triple H. It could not be more perfect.
I loved his tweet. I had to say yes, he's my boss. Great.
Yeah. I mean, it really is amazing. You talk about history.
Yeah.
And like going through the history of the business and everything. Like Triple H and Shawn Michaels are cosmically linked in wrestling and together are so responsible for the show that we see today. I love seeing that.
And how about the fact that they surprised Triple H, telling him he's going to get into the Hall of Fame?
That they were the ones
Town
to
Hall.
do it. Him and Shawn and The Undertaker.
Great.
And The Undertaker will be there as well. The Undertaker is inducting Michelle McCool. Of course, The Undertaker is married, IRL, to Michelle McCool. And he'll be inducting her, which I love. I mean, just any sort of...
You love romance.
I love love.
Yeah.
I love love. What can I tell you?
What's not to love?
I love love, and I love wrestling. And I love love in wrestling. And we get to see this at the Hall of Fame. Plus, I love The Undertaker. So that's all three things, all combined. Perfect. We have Diamond Dallas Page inducting Lex Luger, which I think is really great, not only because of the shared history that they have together in WCW, but because Diamond Dallas Page, through his DDPY, is formerly known DDP Yoga, has helped Lex and so countless other wrestlers over the years, but he's been such a big part of kind of the rebuilding of Lex Luger, and Lex getting this second wind where not only can he be appreciated, but Lex can be in a place where he can appreciate it back.
I'm looking forward to hearing from Lex, because you and I had the chance to talk to him a little over a year ago, right?
Yes.
And he was phenomenal.
Yes.
So much insight, and he seems to be in a very good place.
Oh, amazing guy. And then, of course, this was really fun for me. The announcement that Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin going into the Hall of Fame, one of the best matches of all time, the very first immortal moment going into the Hall of Fame, and it's CM Punk that's inducting Bret Hart versus Steve Austin, of all the things for CM Punk to get to do. I mean, you would think that at a certain point, the idea of you being a kid living out your dreams is over. Like, everything is still exciting, but you've done everything you wanted to do as a kid. On the same weekend, CM Punk finally gets to main event WrestleMania for the first time ever.
Like, that would have been enough, right?
And gets to induct Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret the Hitman Hart into the Hall of Fame in the context of that match at WrestleMania 13, which anybody who's a wrestling fan on the level of CM Punk knows the impact and the importance of that match. And I mean, it's no secret the influence that Stone Cold Steve Austin had on CM Punk. There's a photo that makes the rounds online every 6 months or so of CM Punk as a kid taking a picture with Stone Cold. It's the fantasy match that everybody has had forever, Austin versus Punk. The impact that Bret the Hitman Hart has had on CM Punk, I mean, multiple times CM Punk has worn wrestling gear inspired
by Bret the Hitman Hardy. Where's the Bret Hart hoodies? I mean, everything he can do to pay homage. He's designed matches in tribute to specific Bret the Hitman Hart matches. So to see Punk get to induct Hart and Austin, I think it's going to be a real thrill. I can't wait to see the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame, I mean, you just listed this.
Yeah.
It doesn't get bigger or better than this.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get out to Vegas. I can't wait to be there to recap everything for you guys. Make sure that you're subscribed across all audio platforms. Make sure that you're checking us out on YouTube and hitting like and leaving comments and telling all your friends about how this is just the greatest wrestling podcast that you've ever heard in your life. We will see you later this week after night 1 and then night 2 of WrestleMania from Las Vegas. Thank you, everybody.